Hey guys, good morning. Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Let's see what actually works. What's going on out there today? Hope you're having a spectacular day so far, wherever you are. 7 a.m. here in the West Coast, Southern California desert, Rancho Mirage, California, Mission Hills Country Club. Another good-looking day on tap out there. Guys, a couple announcements before we get into today's topic about anticipation. And at 7:30 this morning, as I've been doing all month so far in January, we're doing our January 2021 reboot, the physical reboot, something you want to work on in terms of shedding some pounds, getting better sleep, better energy, recovery. For me, reducing inflammation is what I've been working on actually for the past 9 months. And so the one thing that Mike and I are giving up, we're doing a dry January. No beers, no wine, no nothing all month. So anyway, join me at 7:30 this morning if you want, because I got a special guest coming on today who's written a cool little book called The Vegan Fountain of Youth. And yeah, I do not preach diet, but happy to share my story. And we're going to hear the author of this book, Cliff Yates. We're going to hear his story. It's hysterical. Cool guy. And so listen, if you've been thinking about plant-based diets at all lately, then join me at 7:30 this morning, just about 29 minutes, and interview Cliff. And I know it's going to be fun and informative, and hopefully we'll see you then. The other thing I've got is next Tuesday, January 12th, for a around 7 episode. Live video is going to be the great Jeff Jacklitz. We're do another gold ball hunting episode. It's probably going to be longer than 7 minutes because, as we all know, Jeff can kind of get going, which we all like. It's all good. He's always got the good stuff. So anyway, be sure to mark your calendar for next Tuesday, January 12th at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern for another gold ball hunting session. So guys, with that said, let's kind of dig into today's topic, and it's pretty short, and that is about anticipation. And one of the things I learned about anticipation, I'd never really thought about it before until I was watching Coco Vandeweghe play. She was playing the girls 18s at the Berkeley Tennis Club, the National Girls 18s. Oh God, whenever that was. What was that? 9-10 years ago, something like that. Anyway, so she's playing this girl, and Coco, spectacular athlete, and was just at the time, just kind of a raw player. But man, you could tell. You could tell this girl was going to be incredible. And actually, I got out in the court with her, and I kind of warmed her up for a match this one day, and she was kicking serves to the ad court. And taken me on court 3, the Berkeley Tennis Club, out wide into the wall. I had no shot. I had no chance. And I thought to myself, oh my God, this girl's going to be incredible. And sure enough, it turned out that, in a few years she became great. But was watching this match, and I'm with her coach at the time, Guy Fritz, and we're watching her play, and she would play these shots, and then she would anticipate what her opponent was about to do, and she kept getting burned. She kept kind of, guessing the wrong thing. And eventually I turned to Coach Fritz. I turned to Guy and said, man, it looks like to me she's anticipating what that opponent would do based on what Coco would do, not on what the opponent's about to do, but on what she would do in that situation. And so I want you to be thinking about that in both singles and doubles. And I'm going to give you something else about how I kind of do something different in doubles, but in singles, you got to make sure that you're not anticipating what your opponent is about to do based on what you would do in that situation. And I think a lot of players it's not really top of mind. Coco Vandeweghe, a lefty? No, no, full-blown righty. Anyway, so just think about that. And, I know that the initial thought is probably, well, no, I don't do that. But it's something for you to consider, right? It's just, again, I'm not telling you that's the way it is with everybody, but for me, I do that sometimes in singles. I think I come in, I play an approach shot, and I look at the ball that I've hit, and I'm maybe it's subconsciously, but I'm thinking, well, my gosh, if I was that guy over here, I would do this. I would either roll a forehand cross court, or I'd go up the line, or maybe I'd play a little chip underneath or something like that, or maybe go for the lob. But whatever shot it was, I would anticipate that's what I'd do, and I would guess wrong. So you need to be thinking about that opponent in terms of going to school on them, right? And what I do in doubles is I do a lot of fake poaching. I think when you are, especially when you're the server's partner, it works the same thing when you're the returner's partner as well, is you need to go to school on, and let's take it from when you guys are serving, your partner serving. I like to fake poach a lot, only because I want to see what their tendencies are, based on the type of serve that my partners just played, whether it's a first serve or second serve, whether it's a, kind of a slow roller, kind of a bouncer, whatever it is, down the tee, to the body, out wide. I want to see what their tendencies are. And for me, then I can start to guess. I got a better chance at guessing midway through the first set. Again, if this is a totally unknown opponent, or maybe later in the first set, and be able to really kind of do what I'm supposed to do as a server's partner, which is, number one, distract that returner with a fake poach. And even if they buy the fake poach and they know I'm not really going to move, at least maybe I've slowed down their return swing, their return to serve swing, so that it's easier on my serving partner. That's the basic thing that I've got to do. The other thing is maybe to distract enough to where it's something where it creates an unforced error, a slightly forced, unforced error, right? And or I draw the ball to me, which is always what I want to do. Whether I fake, they buy the fake and they think I'm crossing and they play the ball back to me, thank you very much. Or I fake poach early, I come back on it, and then I take off and go, right? So that's it for today. I mean, it's just a real short thought about, just be careful that when you're anticipating what they're going to do, that you don't anticipate based on what you would do in that situation. So guys, hope that has helped. Hope you also stick around this morning. In about 23 minutes, I got Cliff Yates, the author of The Vegan Fountain of Youth, a self-published short little book, but spectacular story. This guy you're going to love this guy. Join me at 7:30 this morning, and I will hopefully see you then. Guys, as always, get out there, help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again tomorrow.